processing tutorials. So in today's class, I'm going to be teaching you all how to read a vernier caliper and how to read a micrometer screw gauge. It's very simple, but some students still find it difficult to read this stuff. So in today's class, I'm going to be explaining and simplifying how to read it. So now let's start with vernier caliper. Now in the main class, I told you that a vernier caliper, I told you what vernier caliper and micrometer screw gauge are used for measuring, right? So make sure you take note of that. So now, how are we going to read this vernier caliper? Now, in order for you to read the vernier caliper, you have to get the main scale reading and the vernier scale reading. Now, how are you going to get the main scale reading? Now, to get the main scale reading, I'll show you something. The part up here is what we call the main scale reading, right? Main scale reading, right? The part down here is what we call the vernier scale reading, right? Exactly. So now, to read this, you have to find the reading on the main scale and the reading on the vernier scale. Now, how am I going to get the main scale reading? Now, what it's trying to imply is that at what point in the main scale did the vernier scale start from? Obviously, what I'm trying to ask. At what point in the main scale did the vernier scale start from? As you can see, this is the main scale, right? And the vernier scale started from this point. So it was right after, if this is 1 centimeter, this will be 1.1, this will be 1.2, this will be 1.3, then 1.4. So it was right after 1.4 centimeter that the vernier scale started forming the main scale reading. In the main scale. So it means that our main scale reading is going to be equals to what? 1.4. See, 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. Then we now have the vernier scale, right? So that is what? 1.40 centimeter, right? Now, to get our vernier scale reading, we are going to ask ourselves, at what point in the vernier scale does the point meet with the main scale? Like, at what point do they intersect? That's meet. So I'm going to check each point. See, it did not meet, it did not meet, it did not meet, it did not meet. As you can see, this point here meets with this point, right? It intersects, it meets. So now this is our vernier scale reading. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So now it's the 5th point in the vernier scale that intersects with the main scale, right? So how am I going to write it? I'll convert it to centimeter. It's 5. So to convert it to centimeter, I'm going to have 0.05 centimeter. I hope this is clear. And then you add it up. So this is going to be 1.45 centimeters. So this is the reading on the first vernier caliper. I hope this is clear. Now let's move on to the next one. So now, as you can see, they fill up only one place for us. So you should know that if here is 4, this side will be 4.5. So this one will be 5. This one is going to be what? 5.5. I'll fill it up for you. If this is 4, this will be 4.5. Then this will be 5 centimeter. This will be 5.5. Then this will be 6 centimeter. Right? Exactly. So now, as usual, this is our main scale reading. This is our vernier scale reading, right? So I'm going to ask myself, to get the main scale reading, I'm going to ask myself, at what point in the main scale did the vernier scale start from? As you can see, if I look, it started at 4.1, right? See, as you can see, it started at 4. Now, listen, assuming it started in between 4 and 4.1, I'll go for 4. Don't help them to shift it on top of a mark. Assuming this stuff was in between 4 and 4.1, I will go for 4. You grab, but now it is on top 4.1, so I will go for the one it is on top. Up you grab. So now the main scale reading is 4.1 centimeter. 4.10, let me write like that. 4.10 centimeter. Right, and then to calculate the vernier scale reading, I'm going to ask myself, at what point do they intersect? in the vernier scale reading. So I'm going to look, does not intersect, it did not meet, it did not meet, it did not meet, it did not meet. And hey, if you look at this side now, you can see that this side met with this side. So now this right here is our vernier scale reading. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At point 8, it's met at what? 0.8, right? So I'm not going to write it as what? 0.08 centimeter. I can see that it's very easy, and then you just add them up. You just have 4.18 centimeters. So this is how to read a vernier caliper. Now let's move on quickly to micrometer screw gauge. Now, how are you going to read the micrometer screw gauge? Is still as easy as what vernier caliper, but just pay attention. Now, in a micrometer screw gauge, if this is 0 millimeter, if this is 0, this will be 0.5, this will be 1, this will be 1.5, this will be 2, this will be 2.5, this will be 3. You grab. So now, so if here is 0, this side is what? 0.5, then this one will be 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and then 3. Right? Hope you understand me. So now, I'll still look for the what main scale reading and look for the what micrometer scale reading. Still the same thing. The main scale reading is this side. The micrometer scale reading is this side. Now, what am I going to find the main scale reading? Listen, to find the main scale reading, what am I going to do? Now, I'm going to ask myself, after what point? This is the main scale reading, right? This is the main scale reading, right? And this right here is a micrometer. Right, so you can the micrometer scale reading, right? So you can differentiate it. So now, to get the main scale reading, I'm going to ask myself, after what point in the main scale reading did this one start from? How to go up? After what point in the main, this is the main scale reading. After what marking, or after what point did the micrometer scale start from? It started after what? 3 millimeters. How to go up? I have 0, I have 0.1, I have 1, I have 0, I have 0.5, I have 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. It was after 3 that it started from. Don't go and help them and add small thing here and say that, oh, it's going to be 3 point something. It was after this marking that they do this one. So the main scale reading is what? See, the main scale reading is what? Is 3.00 millimeters. I hope you got what I'm doing exactly. So now let's look for the micrometer scale reading. Now, as you can see this line at the middle here, I'm going to look for the line in this side that intersects with this one, that meets it. So now if you look closely, you can see that it's met at this side. So this is our micrometer scale reading, right? At this side, you can see how they meet. So now if here is 20, this is 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, right? 26, 27, 28, 29. So you think that this side is what? 29. So to convert it to what? To millimeter, it's going to be what? 0.29 millimeters, right? And then I add it up. If I add it up, I'm going to have a 3.29 millimeters. So this is our reading on this first micrometer screw gauge, right? And then so in this point, if this is 2, this is what? 2.5, then this will be 3, this will be what? 3.5. Anyone down is 0.5. I hope you grab. So if this is 3, this will be 3.5, then this will be 4, this will be 4.5, then this will be 5, and then this will be what? 5.5. Now to get our main scale reading in this point, that's main scale reading in this point. After what point? Or to make it simple, where does the main scale end? It ended at what? 5.5, right? It ended at what? 5.5. So it means that the main scale reading in this point is what? 5.50 millimeters. I hope you got what I'm trying to do. Is either you say where does the main scale end, or you say after what point did this one start from? That's after what? 5.5, say 5.5, right? Exactly. So now I'm not going to look for the line that intersects with this one. So you look for it, you can see that it intersects around this side, it meets around this side. So I'm going, if this is 40, this will be 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. That's at 47. So I'm now going to convert it to what? to millimeter, that's mmsr is going to be equals to, it was what, okay, 47, that will be 0.47 millimeter, and then you add them up, that's going to be 79.5, so that will be 5.97 millimeters. So now I hope you've learned something. Please make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now if this was explanatory and simple enough, let me know, and the next video, the next subject or the next topic you want me to treat, let me know in the comment section. Our post-UTME class has started. Yes, it started on Monday, 16th of June. So if you want to join our post-UTME class, the fee is just 5,000 naira. Send a DM in the number on your screen. Yeah, thank you. God bless you.